All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Um, just chilling, whatever. But when playing games is a turn off, it's not about necessarily relationships. It's just about life. You know, I had a conversation with a friend yesterday, and most times I'm not unfiltered and completely uh, raw with people because people don't. I'm not taken well. Okay, I say it that way. So I'm not gonna say what we're talking about per se, but I thought it was a good topic. Like life is short, so to keep playing games with people as if everything has to be has to make you feel like you're more important than you are, to me gets ridiculous. Like maybe I've pretty much always been this way, but the older you get, I guess the worse my filter is with this. So I use some examples, whether it's relationships or whatever. But if 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 somebody if somebody approaches you, then they approached you, they thought you were interesting, they want to talk to you. You don't have some kind of magical power that makes you on a higher level than they are because they want to speak to you, you know. And that's the stuff I'm talking about right now, because you talk to me first, so I'm gonna give you the runaround because the power dynamic is you spoke to me first. Man, okay, let's see. Okay, as you get older, people keep doing that, and you're like, you know what? You keep you on your fake ass power. Just being honest, right? And that goes back to when we saying life is too short. Like sometimes brothers talk about people or ladies hitting the wall, and sometimes the wall ain't just a physical thing or a mental thing. It's a spiritual thing too. It's a karma thing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people hit the wall when they realize they spent so many years making this facade up that they're more important than they are. So that everybody now over time people get tired of worrying about how important you need to be. Like your ego is not somebody else's priority. You know, like okay, so if I gotta go out of my way to make you feel special all the time because you feel like you're on this super high level above the rest of us humans, and we got our own lives to live. We got things that we need to do. I was talking to my ex recently, and she's a dope. She's a cool woman. She's a cool woman. And one of the things we was talking about, she was like she liked hanging out with me because I was her place of peace. And I started, and I guess over time you still friends. You could be friends with people. And I told her something. I guess it dawned on her like, oh wow. And what it was I told her that that's the thing. If I'm your place of peace or your little safe haven, where's mine at? What did you do to create mine? And then she was like, whoa. Like, yeah, that's, you know, that's where people have, I guess, reciprocity issues. That wasn't really per se our issue, so it's not really a big deal, but it was just having a conversation about it. And the same dynamic goes for when you're dealing with people. Like, when people just want to constantly bring drama, it's usually the drama is involved with, they are doing something that's really immature and silly because they need some kind of spectacle to feel important. And people get tired of the game. Like nobody wants to keep playing these games with everybody. You know, what you want to come into people's lives and play games and make it about me, make it about me. It ain't always about you. You know, you could be on a job and people may use their position or title to, you know, flex their quote unquote proverbial muscles. It's like, really? Seriously? Okay, whatever. You're in charge. You know, I understand. You know, you might be the boss today. You know what I'm saying? You top flight security of the world, Craig. The world. Excuse me. It's morning time, so whatever. Before I go to the gym. But we're becoming unappreciative people, man. And it becomes a turn off, a very, very big turn off, because people are not too many people are not pulling their weight and bringing something positive to the world because they're too busy trying to take something positive from everybody else. And it's hard to make a better world like that. You know, it's very difficult to deal with. Excuse me. People whose self-esteem cup is always empty, and it's not empty. It has a hole in the bottom. So you're just wasting what you pour into them, because it's not about building somebody up or filling somebody up. It's just about the effort of giving them everything and nothing being good enough. And that's why I said that all of this, you know, playing games is a turn off. Because as people get older, ain't nobody got time to be playing games with you. Nobody got time to make you feel. If you can't make yourself feel important, and you want somebody to make their life's work to make you feel important, and there is no end to when you know there is no stop, and then you just get addicted to the attention. That's why I climbed and said this in another video. Some people just are attention terrorists. They just want attention all the fucking time, and that's immature because that's what kids want. You know, that's what a baby wants. That's what a toddler wants. They grow out of it and want their independence. So people are reverting back to not wanting their independence and going back into their infancy because they want to be the center of attention. And that takes away from people who actually need people. And it takes away from people who actually probably should have encouragement. You know, they say the squeaky wheel gets the grease, but you know, sometimes the squeaky wheel squeaks on purpose. And that creates a big problem. So, I'm out with that. Peace.